Fans of Game of Thrones have long been looking for a replacement to the high fantasy epic, and though sprawling worlds and epic fights are a tall order, one Prime Video show may have what viewers want. In the past decade, the fantasy genre has been reshaped because of the way Game of Thrones has risen in popularity and critical acclaim. The staggering success of Game of Thrones wasn't an accident. The series was able to capture lightning in a bottle using George R.R. Martin's work, building it out into a series of different families and fantasy worlds. While the show's success was able to spur on spin-off series and franchise extensions, Game of Thrones' end has left a void for viewers. As streaming platforms have tried to find a way to reach Game of Thrones' massive audience and build something successful to take its place, it's been clear that there are many looking for the next big thing in fantasy TV. Promising all of the tension and grandeur of Game of Thrones, one Prime Video series may be taking the crown when it comes to building a fascinating world. King and Conqueror stars Game of Thrones Nikolaj Coster-Waldau played Jaime Lannister on HBO's hit. As a member of Game of Thrones' original cast, Nikolaj Coster-Waldau is no stranger to the world-building done by HBO's hit. After playing Jaime Lannister on the series, Coster-Waldau went on to BBC's King and Conqueror, which has landed on Prime Video. In the series, he plays William, Duke of Normandy, in the lead-up to the Norman conquest of England. While King and Conqueror may not be the same style of series as Game of Thrones, having Coster-Waldau associated with the show is a great marker for viewers. Not only will they be able to dive into his performance, but it adds a layer of confidence about the series itself. King and Conqueror is certainly a better series for having a GOT cast member as a lead. King and Conqueror is a historical drama, but it's perfect for GOT fans. It's not high fantasy, but it's worth the watch. Moviestills DB. Although King and Conqueror is positioned as more of a historical drama than a fantasy series, it overlaps strongly with GOT as a whole. The series, set in 11th century England and Normandy, explores the far-reaching consequences of war as the alliance between William and Harold Godwin's son, Earl of Wessex, James Norton, begins to break down considerably into the Battle of Hastings. Despite not having the same fantasy elements as Game of Thrones, the historical drama is set so far in the past that it's able to evoke the same feeling from its drama. With the crown at stake, King and Conqueror's 8-hour-long episodes cover a pivotal moment in European history. The BBC series feels like Game of Thrones grounded in real-world stakes.